Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign, playing as the Dutch faction. We're using the Darthmod. Just going to finish off the... I'm not going to auto-resolve because I'll probably lose some units, so we're going to assault this. I'll make it fairly quick, well as quick as I can. We'll literally just charge in. But I say the auto-resolve is always a bit dodgy, to be honest. I think you always tend to lose more troops than you would normally lose if you were fighting the battle. Of course, the reverse of that is if you're well outnumbered, it's always worth auto-resolving, particularly if it's a garrison, because you'll probably do more damage than you could do on your own troops if you want to maneuver the game in that way. Some people I know just don't auto-resolve at all, and some people do it all the time. I say there are those costs and benefits. We're at war with Wurttemberg at the moment, who were staunch allies of the Austrians, and it's likely that the Austrians are going to attack us at some stage. And if they don't, we'll attack them. To be honest, with the next 2 or 3 turns, we're going to attack them because we need to keep things moving in Europe, keep capturing territory. We've just taken Mexico City from the Mexicans, and we're replenishing the army there and restoring all the buildings in the city. That's interesting. We've got quite a big city actually here, big village, but it's awkward. We've got rising ground beyond the village. So let's have a think. So it still requires some care to try and avoid casualties. I'd say this battle is really over before it begins, to be honest. We've certainly got no problem about taking them out. We're basically going to swing around. That's not a particularly good place to put my artillery actually, because it's down in a dip. So you might have trouble actually firing the cannons. Probably over here is a better place, I think. We'll try here. I'd say it's not essential. General here. Cavalry are actually very depleted, so we're not going to be able to use them very much, I don't think. We'll group them together. They'll be okay for chasing people down, but the thought of making them charge into units and losing them is a bit sad, to be honest. These guys have been with us for quite a while. We want to go down here if we can. We can deploy down there, that's fine. There we go, let's group these guys together. Right, okay, so I think what we want to do, I think we're definitely going to come in from this way. So we'll have a reinforced brigade over there. We're going to set up a fair way back. He's still got some mortars, hasn't he? We're going to move over here. And these guys will be the main assault force that we're going to put along here. Okay, quite happy with that. Let's see where he's deployed. Oh, we've got some... Gosh, he's set up a long way back actually, isn't he? And he's got his guys in... Okay, that's fine. Let's move these guys up to here. And we'll move the cavalry up to here. Don't think he can hit us. We can certainly hit him, I think. 7 guys out. Let's see if we can take out his artillery. We'll certainly move up this brigade. We're going to move up on the flank if we can. Saying that, we're going to leave a couple of guys here to defend the artillery. So his horse guards are coming towards us. Let's move these guys up. I think we'll probably be able to take out his mortars soon. seem to be just charging towards us, to be honest. So we're gonna square up. Square up. Bring the general in. Okay. Every time you're ready, only 7 of them. Wow, that was a volley right at the last minute. Don't want the other guys to be firing on that. Grenadiers, we're going to take them out of... That volley, I think, destroyed all of them. I've got some more guys coming in, that's put them in a square. Some more cavalry coming in. Okay, we're dealing with these guys. The Scots Brigade, I think. Scots Regiment. There's only 11 of them left. And they're gone. Let's keep the artillery firing on these guys. What the General's bodyguard doing over there? Oh, that's probably the reinforcements, isn't it? I didn't actually notice it's this guy here. Right, they're shattered, so we don't need to worry about them. I think that's all of his artillery and all of his infantry, sorry, cavalry, I can't speak, gone. So we're going to move up here. Just move this general back, we don't want to lose him. In actual fact, we're going to keep these guys here. We'll keep them there. Okay. Where are these guys going? 31st Regiment. Let's run these guys. What's the ground like? Slight incline. Can you fire on my guys? I think you may be able to actually. Run guys, run. Let's keep firing on the artillery up here. I'm almost tempted. In fact, I'm going to. I'm going to charge the cavalry in. We're just on the brow of a ridge here. They're running. Let's turn. These guys far off because we don't want to damage our own guys. Should get these guys running pretty quick. Let's move up to here. Let's run back into fire. They're going. I don't think we're going to lose any regiments here, which is good. Let's continue. We're going to got to get these guys to shatter actually. So. As it's a garrison, well, they don't have fortifications, of course. They're shattered, so we don't need to do anything more about them. Let's form up. They're only militia, those guys. Let's form over here. These guys need to come in. The artillery firing on them can we actually reach them? I think we can. In fact, it'd be better to actually hit these guys. It's militia regiment. Jump the fence, good lads. So what have we got here? We've got the Drenthe Regiment, Dijon Regiment of Scots, 3rd Amsterdam Regiment, and the Mass Regiment of Horse. And some more Swiss infantry, the Leeuwarden Regiment. Who's firing at us? Okay, so we need to get the cavalry out of the way. We can suffer some friendly fire. Okay, that's fine. Let's get the artillery firing on them. Might be able to get them to run straight away actually if we do that. We actually can't fire them, so let's move up. Whoa! Suffering a few hits from our own guys here, I think. Friendly fire again, which is... I always tend to do that, don't I? It's just crazy. Right, let's turn the artillery off before we kill some more of our own men. Let's just rout these guys. Will they do any more damage? That should be it. Let's charge in, destroy these guys. So I'm sorry about these battles, they're not particularly rewarding to play or to actually watch, to be honest, but it's necessary so that we don't lose too many troops. Of course, I've probably killed quite a few of my own men as usual. It's quite dangerous being in my army, I think. You've got almost as much chance of being killed by my men as by the enemy. Okay, good. Celebratory cup of tea. Huzzah! Okay, 44. Oh, we didn't kill. We only killed 20. Oh, 12 of our own men. Sorry, can't add up. 16 of our own men. Okay, that's good. Let's repair this. We can't. We don't have enough money. Maybe we can. Let's see if we can get some more money from people. Austria. I know it sounds crazy as they're about to attack us, but we'll. Okay, we'll see if we can get some trade with them. As you can see, the main powers who are against us at the moment are Austria, Poland, Russia at the moment. We've got some minor powers that don't like us, Barbary States, and Denmark. Apart from that, we're in pretty good shape, to be honest. We've got an army down here in New Spain. We're probably going to hold fire in the Americas for the moment. We're in a very good stable situation there. Great Britain's very friendly towards us, although most of that is a state gift of 85, so it's not fantastic, to be honest. The basic fundamentals are they don't really like us. It's only the state gift that's really slanting them towards liking us. So we've got to watch that. But as you can see, we're not badly thought of at all for being a republic as well, which obviously has a default that they don't like you, because a lot of these are actually empires or kingdoms. Yeah. Okay. It's not too bad. We can actually trade with the Barbary States. Savoy. Let's see if we can give them some technology. No, their technology is better than ours. We'll try Great Britain. Technology. Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps we'll give them division of labour. Yeah, we're only going to give them division of labour. We don't want them to have fibre. I'm not going to give that away to anyone, to be honest. See if we can get 500 out of them. That will help us to repair Wurttemberg. There we are. Good. So in fact, what we'll do, we do need to repair this actually. So I'm going to have to go through. Sometimes this doesn't work. It doesn't actually. When you click on it again, it doesn't actually take them off. So I've got to go through and do this. Okay, that's fine. Right, okay, just looking at the strategic situation, we're about to take out Wurttemberg. We'll move on to attack here. What do we got here? Can we move any troops down? We can't. Oh, can we move some troops down here? I want to build this army up immediately if we can. So we've got enough guys to attack Wurttemberg immediately. We'll need to take out Munich straight away, rather. If we don't, we'll be able to find us fighting both Austria and Wurttemberg, which I don't really want to do. Okay, of artillery. I'm having trouble dragging these guys, I don't know why. There we go. Right, so if we move 3 guys back to here, just speed things up. So we need to move 2 infantry. I was saying that it would be wiser to move artillery in, to be honest. That's a bit low on artillery here. This guy as well, we're going to move him out. So 2 infantry. Yeah, sorry about fiddling about. We've only got 3 cavalry there, so I think maybe a couple of cavalry and 1 infantry. Yeah, that's what we should do. Although cavalry we're low on, so we're going to have to make it a kind of an infantry thing. Okay, maybe 1 more. We could actually. Okay, fiddling around a bit here. Let's just get on with this. Let's move him into there. Okay, so this army is completely replenished, ready to go straight away and attack Munich. I don't think we've got much more we can do, to be honest. Right, okay, let's hold our breath, make sure, or hope the Austrians don't attack us. There's a lovely fleet and army here that I would love to destroy. These guys, we've got an army on board here that's going to attack probably Trieste once they attack us. Let's just have a quick look at the ministers. Is there anyone we can kick? Actually, the treasury guy is not fantastic, is he? You can't actually drag guys over, so it's a bit unfortunate. They're all fairly mediocre. Because we're look at this guy, he'd be fantastic, but you can't actually drag them over because it's democracy. Right, well, we're not going to kick anyone. We're just going to hope that things are. Let's end the turn, and then we'll see. We'll see what the Austrians get up to. I'm not worried about Britain at the moment. It's Austria when they attack us. Ah, damn! God damn it! Right, okay, let's get on with it. See who also joins in. Savoy. Okay, Savoy and Great Britain have joined in on our side, but that's fine. He's gone back into his port, which means we can blockade him, and then we'll bring up some more ships, destroy them. Okay, but that's not bad for a first turn. They haven't really done anything, the Austrians. I need to just check out some of my trading areas around the world to make sure there's no Austrian fleets lurking in my trade areas. I don't think there would be. I don't think the Austrians are particularly a nautical nation. They don't tend to throw out a lot of trading fleets. Okay, a rake in Spain. Well, that's no use, is it? They always seem to propagate guys in the most, spawn guys in the most inappropriate places. Okay, gosh, what's all this? Election results. So I need to look at our socket bayonet. Austria cancelled. Agent. Right, executed. That's why I propagated another one. So let's have a look at our science first. We need to do some building, don't we, actually? Okay, so we need to can produce this, I believe. Let's go for that. Got Heidelberg now as well. Let's go for that. That's fine. Get canister shot. Is that canister shot? Not quite sure what it is now. I know what I mean. Explosive shells. That's it. Get carcass shot, I think, is it? Okay, well, we'll see. Right. Okay, so that's the science thing done. Let's have a look at our government. Whoa. That's quite poor. So we're gonna kick this guy and see if we get better. Fingers crossed. No, no better. Well, we've got a big army, we've got a big navy, so perhaps it's, don't know. America, we need that guy. India, we've only got one. This guy might be, is he going to be better here? I think so. I think so. +4 to diplomatics. Okay, that's fine. So the royal family. I've named some of the regiments after these people. Don't know if that was a tradition in Netherlands, whether they did do that or not. So we're now at war with the Austrians. So we're going to have trouble taking out here. Although saying that, right, okay, so we need to take stock of what's going on here. What do you got? These guys here, these are obviously coming in for a raid. They're fairly good. Yeah, got fairly good armies at the moment. Ancillary gained. Okay, these are all ancillaries that the guys have got. Abraham Graves Sander. Okay, that's good. That's the ships that we need. Barbary States is gone. That's good. These are all good things. Agent recruited Spain. We dealt with that. New England Blizzard. Okay, let's go down and get our ships. Let's bring these up into the Mediterranean fleet. Oh, can't quite reach. They will be able to next turn. At least the Austrians didn't break out. It would have been much more dangerous if they're trying to break out into the Mediterranean, outside the Mediterranean rather. So these guys will be joining in here next. What we're going to do is blockade this guy, or he might land the guys. He might land the army and then blockade. Oh, what way round? I think we're just going to blockade at the moment. Yeah, because he's got another stack there actually. Just as well we did that. And then yeah, we're going to do that at the moment. Okay, so this guy does need to move on to here. So it says we haven't got any chance here, but I'm sure we have. We've got some damn good troops here actually. Grenadiers. But if you notice, no artillery. None at all. So initially we're going to besiege that. We are going to attack them, don't worry. We will attack them. Okay, we need to deal with these raiding units, which is a bit annoying. It's a shame, we actually need to replenish some of these armies. His units are all replenished, so we're going to suffer a lot of raiding in this turn, I think. What do we got here? Maybe we hold here, replenish. Okay, I took a look at my money. This army here, we kind of need to get it out of the way, and I think what we're going to do is attack here. Again, besiege at the moment. We will come back to these battles, don't worry. We're not going to be able to knock the Wurttembergers out, to be honest. They have no troops at the moment, once we've destroyed these two. And I think probably we'll move down here. Keep two armies together. Yeah, we do need to take out these raiders. They're a bit annoying. Mind you, we might be able to intercept them, so we'll simply move forwards. This army will take out these guys. So we'll attack here first. So no artillery again, so we can take these two groups in separate battles. So we'll take out the outside army first, and the besieging army can't join in. That should be the best way to always do this, is to separate the armies besieged and then attack the relieving army. Sensibly, it doesn't allow the army that's being besieged to come out. I think in Rome, they've gone backwards. Rome too, the army that's being besieged can suddenly just join in, even though it's being besieged. It literally walks past the army besieging it, and the army besieging it does nothing. It's just crazy. Some of the things they introduced in Rome are just so poor. It's actually backwards. A lot of the tactical stuff is just backwards. The way in which the armies behave. Anyway, sorry, enough moaning. Catch my Averno campaign if you're interested in Rome too. I don't think many people are playing it now. Some of the diehards are. I think some people like Heir of Carthage and Prince of Prussia and Lionheart, they're still playing Rome 2, but it's a poor game, to be honest. Considering that it's, like 2014, I might expect some sort of development, some sort of improvement in the game. Was it Julian McKinley, wasn't it, in charge of the AI programming? If you want to send him some hate mail or something. Right, okay, this isn't going to be a particularly sophisticated battle. He's got some cavalry and that's about it, I think. We're going to have some infantry to defend the artillery as usual. Put them up here. Actually over here to begin with, and they'll come round so the artillery can continue to fire and just form up further down here. I love it when the program gives you the ability to move these guys around here. It's really good, actually. When you have kind of this L-shaped deployment zone. It's really good. Okay. We're ready to go. I think we just maybe move our general. Move him over here, and then this lot will just move up. Oh, there they are. Let's move up to here. We'll just swing round. We'll have to watch this because got a few decent troops. They're all very, very depleted, of course. Kind of a bit out of it, actually. We're going to bring the cavalry down here. We'll bring this, go round here. Oh, the artillery's having a good effect already. In fact, we're going to bring the infantry down there. Just going to watch any charging units that come in. The artillery firing on them. We'll go for square, I think. Probably don't need it, to be honest. Got some cavalry coming in, square again. I'm just hitting these in time. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, this shouldn't take too long. Artillery are doing a good job on these guys. It's the only really good unit they've got, I think. Whoops, we got caught there. They come through, they have, haven't they? Okay. Just going to try and build up my guys into a good situation here. We run them forwards. Should be able to fire on these guys shortly. Get the artillery going. I'm just leaving the cavalry to fight out in the squares because they don't really have much chance against squares. We've actually captured them inside this square, actually. Okay, I think we can come out of square here because obviously it quarters the effective firing. We'll come up onto this guy's flank. Okay, that's all good. And they're gone. Let's take them out of square. Move them up. Bring the cavalry down. Come over here. We don't want any to escape, of course. Now, we don't really want these guys firing, shooting out with us, to be honest, if we can avoid it. I mean, we've got them, but we're suffering quite a lot of casualties, to be honest, unnecessarily. Alright, let's go for that. Go for that. That. we're going to continue because we want to destroy them completely. Hopefully we're going to stop firing on our own guys fairly soon. Alright, okay, that's fine. Don't need the infantry, I'll move them back. Okay, so it's just really a question of chasing these guys down now. We're not going to catch these guys, I don't think, the provincial horse. So we'll try, but it's doubtful. And we will speed things up very shortly. In fact, we'll speed them up now. Just quickly finish this off, and then we'll take out the main fortress. I didn't notice whether they had fortifications or not. We haven't fought a fortifications battle for quite a while, so it'll be interesting. Any chance of us actually attacking these guys rather than running around by the side of them? I don't blame Darthmod for this. I think it's just part of the battle mechanics of the game. Sometimes you have to go past and then come back at them. We are killing them, but very, very slowly. Go in a building, you idiots. I've got cavalry here. If you go in a building, we can't get to you. Let's see if the general can join in. See if he can get some ranking up. Okay, they're going down rapidly now. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. Okay, that should be it. Okay, close victory, don't think so. Huzzah! Another battle won. That's good. Oh dear. We lost, killed 200 of our own men. Well, that's not good at all, is it? To be honest, that's just crazy. That's terrible. Okay, so he has escaped. He's gone down south. Right, so he should. It's a fully replenished army. Let's attack here. He's got 4,000. That numbers that's on the initial army. We're going to alter the way in which things come on. Actually, we don't want the artillery coming on first, do we? We want the cavalry coming on first. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, that's fine. I like that. Right. Okay, I like that. Let's go for it. He's no artillery, as I said, so he can stand back and just shell the guy. We're not going to wait for it to... Actually, let's see if he'll surrender. No, didn't think he would. There's a great arsenal in this city, so I definitely want this. I can start getting howitzers if I can capture it. Well, if... Well, we should capture it. It'll be pretty poor micromanagement if I don't capture it. There's a tendency for me, once I've got artillery superiority, to sit back a bit, which I know it can sometimes be a bit boring. I find it much more interesting if you've got to attack. What we'll do, we'll actually put our artillery behind our line. I don't recommend putting artillery in your front line. Canister is not fantastic in Empire Total War. It's okay, it's fine, but obviously you risk in the cannons, which obviously all generals were told not to risk the guns under any circumstances. Okay, here we go. That's a nice open field. I love that, actually. We want maximum amount of time to attack them. Our artillery, so we're going to sit back quite a long way. As always, set up the artillery first. Well, in my setup, I normally do that. A nice sloping, shelving hill over here. And that will give us the ability to rake his lines rather than firing through his files. This will actually be more effective. If he's attacking down here, you can see you can fire laterally through the units, through the regiments, which causes more damage to them actually. So general, I'm going to put cavalry brigade over here by the... Just remember he hasn't got any... actually in the building. I wouldn't normally do that, but he has no artillery, so it's pretty good to actually fire at someone. That can be a strong point. We probably need a brigade outside as well. We're going to put a brigade over here. I'll probably take up position around this farmhouse with the walls. Actually, we could do that straight away. Or can we? Perhaps we need to do it once the battle starts. Okay, so what we've got in this brigade, we've got the Brussels Regiment of Scots, the Brabant Regiment, and the Maastricht Regiment. Let's put another brigade, just I think, just in this dip here we're going to put them. And make sure we've got 3 ranks to take advantage of fire by rank. And we've got some replacements at the rear to go in. Actually, that's saying that's 4, isn't it? We can actually spread out a lot more than that. There we go. That's fine. Okay, now we're going to put 1 regiment of cavalry over here, but just as a Frankfurt regiment to counter-attack. This brigade just here. Again, all these can form square, so I'm not too worried about an open flank. However, what I am going to do is put a reserve. I'm going to have a reserve on this flank. So it's kind of set up a bit asymmetrically. We've got more units obviously on this side. So don't forget though, he has no artillery, so we can fire on him for ages before he actually arrives. We want to target his best troops if we can. One of his foot regiments that move slowly, that's probably these guys when they come into target, come into range. Can you actually get behind this wall? It's as if we can't get behind this wall. Anyway, we'll set up here, just on this slight ridge. We're at the end of the map here, so we're fine. Set up these guys just here. So we've got the woodland to protect them. We set up these guys actually in the woodland. And we're probably going to move this brigade forward here, this one here. Slight ridge here that we can utilise. Just there. Artillery starting to fire. So we don't want to aim for the Firelock citizenry, they're pretty poor anyway. Always aim for the best troops. You're going to have to come forwards because we're attacking. We're going to attack this guy, this regiment here, try and reduce their morale. Do we need to do anything on this flank? They're all coming round, so they're going to be walking for a long time. We need to bring up these units. This brigade here needs to come up. Move forward to here, just to there, and we'll bring up the cavalry. And this brigade here that did have its reserve position, we're going to bring that up to here. Now hopefully the artillery can fire right across this battlefield now in this kind of direction when we see units coming forwards. It's going to be quite a long battle actually, this. Let's continue to attack the slam. Whoa, that was a very good shot. I'm not quite sure, the Spanish have white regiment jackets as well, and I'm not quite sure how effective that is really as camouflage. Mind you, red's no better, is it? I suppose camouflage doesn't matter. You're not talking about rifles or firing for a mile or something. Okay, so we need to look at that regiment of horse. We can bring our own regiment up onto the hill. Let's run to get into position. Whoops. shan't tire the guys out by doing this. So it's actually forming up quite a lot of troops on my right flank. Okay, that's fine, that's alright. Not many troops pushing through the centre. So we can maybe wheel this brigade around once we actually get to a situation where we've won on this side. Get the artillery continuing to fire. It's a nice big lump of troops actually. Yeah, I'm wondering whether to retarget. I think we're going to retarget onto these guys with a garrison. We're actually getting some nice follow-through action here, to be honest. Okay, let's have a look at this cavalry. Where's this cavalry? What's it doing? It's just positioned up on the flank, just going to this slight dip. It's not a full regiment, I don't think. 38, so we can probably take them out. I think we're going to charge them, actually. We're just going to charge into them. Oh, we're in the back row now. They're not counter-charging us at all, they're just standing still, so we should get a good charge in on them. That's good. That'll be over shortly. So he's got really... I'm going to swing round with our cavalry and work our way along their line actually, once we... Slightly out of range at the moment. Once we've defeated this group, we'll swing around and actually roll up their line. That's the idea. So what we're going to do to encourage that is move back. Move back to here. Now we need to move the cavalry back. We didn't lose a single guy there actually. Let's run before we take a volley unnecessarily. I think this brigade we can also alter the angle that it's forming up. Okay, we can actually move our cavalry up to this dip here. Okay, need to move this regiment back actually. We suffer some friendly fire. Well, suffer some friendly fire there. Just killed two of our own guys, that's not good. Okay. Whoa, that's a funny deployment. Light horse. Okay, let's run these guys back. And then we'll concentrate on the... We'll put them as reserve. Okay, that's fine, we're doing well there. We're trying to move the cavalry in. We've got here, fire like armed citizenry. It's going to be better to actually charge in those guys. And that's a frontal charge. We're going to give them the bayonet as well. Bring these Scots guys in, or this Maastricht regiment rather. Okay, can we get the artillery to target these guys? Nice big clump. Okay, militia start to use our artillery to fire through their ranks now. Actually, I probably want to move these guys up onto that ridge here before they take it from us. And maybe slow them up by charging the cavalry in. I'll fuse a regiment, we don't want to charge them. Gonna move up onto the flank. Let's run. This, yeah, that's good. That's really good actually, that artillery action. It's really going right through their lines. Okay. Let's attack here. They're shattered. I say we only need to shatter these guys. We don't need to completely destroy them. What are these guys firing? To come and... They're going to melee these guys. Okay, that's going alright. We should be able to Okay, they're broken, so we need to shatter them. Let's move this regiment up. Keep the artillery firing through their lines. Along there. Actually, why haven't those cavalry moved? It's quite essential that we move the cavalry up. Let's come out the building, we don't need to defend that anymore. They're doing okay. You can actually see them, can they? Not sure they can quite reach them, to be honest. Let's charge. Give them a few volleys. They're only garrison provincial guys. Trouble getting these guys to charge. Okay, that's going alright. Are they shattered yet? They're still only broken, those guys, so we need to... So we've got grenadiers down up to here. Can reach these guys, that's good. Things are going okay so far. We need to hit these grenadiers, these guys here, with the artillery. Okay, I haven't got much in reserve actually here, have we? Let's build the Gelderland regiment up to here. Do we need a reserve though? Not sure we do, to be honest. They're going now, they're just garrison provincial. Let's move up to here. Let's get the cavalry to charge along the line now. Keep the artillery firing on these guys. And I think these guys must be... they are shattered now, that's good. Let's get out of the way of these guys before we suffer some hits. General advance, I think, lads. Yep, let's go for it. Okay, we've kind of dealt with him. Let's get the artillery on these guys so we can get them to shatter. How's the cavalry doing? Let's take out his hussars. Whoa. We may need to actually form square. It's a nice lump of troops we can attack. Let's charge in. So things are over on that flank. Let's move down here. Okay, let's move up with these guys. I'm going to run actually, because I want to finish this off quite quickly. They're shattered, so I don't need to do anything more about them. William Grenadiers, we need to deal with them. Actually broken at the moment, we need to destroy them. Shattered. So we'll get the artillery to break these guys. Well, that was a good hit there with the artillery. Let's retarget over here. Don't think he can actually hit me, to be honest. Let's run. Wow, need to retreat these guys because they're suffering a bit of a morale problem. Let's charge the cavalry in to cover their retreat. It's only firelock citizenry. I've got some horsemen though, haven't we? Watch our friendly fire. Fire on these guys actually. Got any cavalry over here? I thought we had some cavalry. There we go. Shattered. Let's get some garrison regiment shattered. Let's go up to that slight ridge. We're actually kind of hidden a bit actually. Keep advancing. Okay, we got them now, I think. Right, let's attack here. Shattered. It's just this unit here. Let's concentrate our artillery on these guys. These guys are annoying me a bit, these hussars. Okay, so charge in the back. And they're gone. Shattered. Let's bring the cavalry over. Shattered. So it's turned into kind of a weird battle on this flank actually. Not weird, but it's kind of like... There we go. Broken, so we've got to keep after those. Let's move the infantry up. Keep the artillery targeted on the hussars. Okay, that's basically done, I think. Let's bring this regiment of horse down just in case these guys cause me a problem. An annoyance rather. Yep, it's all over I think. These are all shattered. They're only broken, these guys, so hopefully they won't come back. What we're going to do is make sure they don't. Okay, so they're shaken. Weird, isn't it, chasing cavalry with infantry? We'll bring these guys back. Now they're shattered. We'll use the Frankfurt regiment to pin these guys. And we'll join in and see what happens with the grenadiers. I think they're about to suffer a volley from my guys. Here we go. That was really good timing actually. I think the artillery landed just as the regiment fired, just as the cavalry charged in. That was really good timing. They're shattered actually, so yeah. Right, probably killed some more of my own men, but let's so we can see who did what. I'll probably end the episode. And maybe just have a look around and see what's going on. Okay, we lost 1,000. They lost 4,000. Well, that's okay. Wow, look, nearly 500 they killed. The horse did really well actually. Regiments of horse and lots of upgrading. Okay, that's good. So we now have this territory. Well, we're going to have an army in here for a while, so we don't need to worry about wasting money on upgrading that. 5,000. Woof. Okay, well, it's got to be done. Okay. We've got this battle up here, which we'll fight in the next episode. This siege battle. We'll probably bring this army out of here to attack these guys. Try and tidy up these guys who are going to cause us a problem. Here we're replenishing, I think. Yeah, I say all our resources are really going to be spent on replenishing these armies and maybe building up new ones. Initially it will just be replenishing. A bit awkward strategically really. We need to blockade that guy. Down here. Yeah, we've got these guys will come up and join us here next turn. I don't think they can get past us. Be interesting actually. They can. Do I actually want them to come out? Do I want them to come out? Let's have a think. If I let them out, they could land an army in Naples, which would cause me a problem. This way, if the army stays on board the ship, we can actually destroy the army and the navy at the same time. So probably the best thing to do is not to do that. I was going to have a look at some of the trade areas, wasn't I? We've got a lot of trade in... there's no red at all here, so Austria has no trade, zero trade, because we're blocking it off. There's no... It's interesting, got Quebec there, I think. Quebec, Genoa, and the rest are mine. Also here we have a lot of trade, but I don't think there's anyone in this area apart from us. We're the only people who have ships in this region, this trade area. We'll have a look at India actually. I haven't looked at India for ages. We're nearly up to 100, well, we are 100% Protestantism. We're not going to bother to upgrade this until we start to attack places like the Maratha Confederation, I think. We'll definitely try and get an alliance with the Mughals. How does that look? Does that look feasible? They're indifferent at the moment, and they're friendly. Okay, well that's alright, we're trading them, so that'll gradually build up. It's really only our expansion that's causing problems here. Although actually that isn't, to be honest with the Indian countries, they're not bothered about that. Okay, that's fine. So we're just going to have a quick look round before we concentrate back on Europe. Here, we're replenishing the army. We've done all the reconstruction that we need to do. 660, that's not much. We probably need to upgrade this port. We've got some very, very good mines here. This one in particular I think is really good. 2100. They will have to hold fire in the Americas for the moment. All our resources need to be done in Europe for a while. Diplomatically, one last look at the diplomatic screen. I say things are not too bad. Sweden's a possible ally. They're only indifferent to us at the moment. They'd be fairly good because they're ally of Mughals. So we'd have the Mughals, the Swedes. How do the Swedes feel about Britain? Well, Britain feels quite friendly towards Sweden, actually. So with Austria, Wurttemberg, Quebec, and Dagestan. The Ottomans, yes, the war that we never wanted. Okay. No, we won't be able to get an alliance with Mughals because they're allied with the Ottoman Empire, so that's out. Okay, right. Okay, thanks for your time watching. So there'll be another battle up here. There'll be another siege battle. Have they got fortifications? They don't. So that'll be a straightforward win, I would think. We are beleaguering. And then, say this army will come through here, destroy these individual units. And he's got a fair number of units. They're just a sort of annoying size, really. It's a pity they declared war on us this time, in the sense that we were probably going to be able to take out Dresden, Wurttemberg rather. That would have been the end of the Wurtembergers. That's the correct way of saying it. So thanks for your time watching. I'll be speaking to you soon. Be another episode of the Prussian campaign up next, and I'll be forging ahead with that. I think we're trying to take out, we're in Boston I think at the moment, which is weird. Prussian troops in Boston. Okay, fine, rewriting history. So I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.